Welcome to Fushimi, Brooklyn and Staten Island's best Japanese restaurant. We've got a lot going on in here, and you're going to love it. We've got a great sushi bar. We've got a great hot kitchen menu. It's full of seasonal items, full of things from the green market. We also got a full-service bar, great atmosphere, great dining, and great drinks. How you doing? My name's Cheung. I'm the new executive chef at Fushimi Restaurant. I'll be cooking an assortment of dishes. I'll be taking you over to the sushi bar, and we're going to be doing our famous yellowtail carpaccio, as well as one of our best rolls, the angry dragon roll. Then we'll be going into the kitchen, and I'll be cooking a lobster salad for you, as well as a baby vegetable salad. We're going to do our trio of beef, which is a great dish. It's a beef done 3 different ways: a New York strip, a New York strip, as well as scallops with a preserved beef crust, and a short rib topped with tuna tartare. We're also going to be doing a Himalayan rock salt with blowfish and an assortment of condiments as well. Welcome to the kitchen at Fushimi. Today I'm going to cook a lot of food for you, but we're going to start out with a couple of very simple but beautiful salads. All right, so we're going to start off with a baby vegetable salad with ingredients bought from the green market in Union Square. We've got some beautiful watermelon radish, and we're going to slice this watermelon radish up. And this watermelon radish is like a turnip. It's like a daikon. You can serve it raw, and it's a beautiful taste and even a more prettier color. So you have this beautiful red color inside the green. All right, so we're going to put this on a plate. And you know, along with the color and the great ingredients, we have to pay attention to detail and proper garnishing and making that plate as pretty as possible. So we have some beautiful baby carrots. We're going to plate the baby carrots. We have some beautiful baby beets. We're going to put that on the plate as well. And some great green and some great orange cauliflower. And we're going to finish this with the ginger miso dressing. You got to wipe these plates and make them completely clean. Going to finish it up with some beautiful sprouts. Also hydroponically grown from the green market. And there you have it. Baby vegetable salad, green market vegetables, ginger miso glaze. Now, the lobster salad takes you back to old school New York. This lobster salad is a full half lobster. I take the lobster meat, I dice it up, I mix it with bacon, tomatoes, cucumbers, avocado, a little bit of wasabi mayonnaise, put it right back in the shell and serve it to you just like that in its full form and function, and it's called the BLT salad. So it's bacon, lettuce, and tomato, but instead it's bacon, lobster, and tomato. Let's get a beautiful, beautiful Maine lobster. What you got right here. Take out that tail. So we have some beautiful lobster, some great applewood smoked bacon, on the vine ripened tomatoes, some thinly sliced scallion, and some cucumber brunoise. Okay. Take this avocado, like that. We're going to just cut some nice dice out of the avocado, and it's easy to take the meat of the avocado easier, just like that. See that? Boom. And that all gets mixed with some really nice wasabi mayonnaise, fresh wasabi, and that gets mixed up. We're going to put it back in this lobster shell, just the way it came. Put it on a plate. Some more of these greens, these beautiful shoots from the green market. I'm going to fold this lobster up. I'm going to put that right on the plate just like that. And we're going to garnish it with some really nicely thin julienne scallions. So there you have it. BLT lobster salad. Okay, so I have this Himalayan rock salt block. It's straight from the Himalayas, pure salt. And I roast it in the oven for hours, so it's really, really hot. I present it on a plate, and I sear off some traditional Japanese blowfish, and we serve it with the condiments of roasted bone marrow, garlic puree, Meyer lemon marmalade, and a soy sauce mix that we put on the block that helps to cook the blowfish even further. The next dish, we're going to highlight a great Japanese delicacy, the fugu blowfish. And the fugu blowfish, we're going to present that fish, we're going to sear that fish and present it with an assortment of condiments. And we're also going to put it on something called a Himalayan rock salt block. And that's solid salt formed into a block straight from the Himalayan mountains. We're going to put together our plate. And our plate consists of just the showcase for the blowfish. Again, pay attention to the details. And we have this beautiful blowfish. I'm going to pan sear this blowfish. We have a pan. I'm going to melt some butter in this pan. And we're going to put our blowfish right in there. Sear it up nice. And we'll come right back. While we're doing that, we're going to garnish our plate. A little butter to heat that rock block up. We've got some scallion, some ginger. Okay. And we're also going to serve it, like I said, with an assortment of condiments. And let me show you that. We have these already made, served with the blowfish. And what you're going to have here is some roasted garlic puree, some soy sauce. In the little mason jar is a Meyer lemon marmalade, and you know, that's lemon made into a jam, and it goes very well with the fish. We have that, and that. This is the rock salt block, so you got to watch it. It is quite hot. And now we're going to serve this fish on the block. The fish keeps cooking on this block. This block is, you know, over 1,000 degrees. Been roasting in the oven all day. And what you have is the seared fugu blowfish with Meyer lemon marmalade, roasted garlic puree. And I served one of the best for last. You got roasted bone marrow that goes on that as well. So when you present that, you'll hear a nice, beautiful sizzle from the fish and the soy sauce. Enjoy. trio beef. It's a three-way style of beef, so we're going to start with some really slow roasted, all-day, beautiful tender short rib from Creekstone Farms, which is a small, sustainable, no antibiotic, no hormone in any of the beef or any of their products. And basically, I'm braising that short rib all day. And when I present it on the plate, I top it with a little bit of tuna tartare, and then I go and I make a basket of Yukon Gold potatoes. Saute some spinach, put the spinach into the basket, slice up some New York strip that's seared to your temperature at your liking, put that on top, and then the third is I sear some scallops. Now it's a trio of beef, so I have a little fun with it. The scallops are also seared, but they're topped with a preserved beef dressing. So it's really tasty. You get beef in 3 different forms and fashions. And we have some really tender, beautiful short rib that's been cooked all day. We have some filet mignon, and we have some scallops. And that's my way of playing around with the concept. It's beef done 3 ways. You know that ain't beef, but we're going to top it with a preserved beef sauce. So let's get cracking on that. Trio gets presented on this beautiful long plate. I'm going to get some nice green to line the plate. And here we go. All right, so we have some beautiful short rib. And we're going to put that right there. We're going to top that a little bit of tuna tartare. Beautiful ruby red bluefin tuna. And we'll slice that up nice. And we're going to top our short rib with this tuna. The second was we're going to sear a beautiful piece of filet mignon. So we'll put that in the pan, and we'll come right back to that. And we're also going to sear some beautiful scallops, beautiful Nantucket Dayboat scallops. We'll take that out. And sear that. We're going to sear some spinach, saute some spinach if you will, and that's going to go with our filet mignon in a Yukon Gold potato bird's nest basket. This is a beautiful bird's nest basket that we created in the kitchen, and we're going to fill that basket with our beautiful baby spinach. Here's our baby spinach. We're going to slice our nice filet mignon. Again, you can cook this to whatever temperature you like. Medium rare is the recommended choice. Can't beat filet mignon. And we're going to dress that with a little bit of abalone sauce. And abalone is a great, very expensive, but very delicious shellfish found mostly in the Pacific Ocean, prized by many Japanese. We'll come back to our scallops. We're going to put some mushrooms with our scallops. Some beautiful hanshimiji mushrooms from Japan. We're going to glaze our tuna tartare with a little bit of ginger miso. We're going to top our filet with a little bit of scallion julienne. And now we're going to plate our scallops. The scallop is going to get crusted with a little bit of preserved beef. This is really, really, really tasty stuff. A little bit of sprouts for color. Again, we have to garnish properly. And there's your trio of beef. I've done a lot of the news network TV, going on and just cooking, a lot of great food. But in the last couple of years, I've been on the Anthony Bourdain show twice, and and we've gone out and basically you sit with Anthony Bourdain, you eat, drink, and you talk about food. So that was really, really cool. I was also on the Martha Stewart show. Being with Martha Stewart, live TV, that was also very exciting. And I was on the Food Network Challenge, so I got to do some food competition.
This is Food Network Challenge, the next great chef. What does it take to be a great chef? Great food.
So what do we have here?
You have crystals, rubies, and pearls. The crystals are represented by lobster crystal dumplings. It's a see-through dumpling wrap. And the rubies is from the ruby red of the bluefin tuna. And the pearls are Osetra caviar, and it's paired with a truffle sriracha foam.
Chris, you're a true artisan, and that's evident by your stature in the kitchen, the poise that you have as you're preparing your food. Beautiful dish.
Thank you very much.
So we do it's old school Cantonese food?
It's old school Cantonese. It's one of the few left, actually. All of Chinatown used to be maybe 90% Cantonese restaurants.
Chris Cheung, chef at China One in Manhattan, grew up in Chinatown and has been frequenting Hop Key his whole life. They still got the good old stuff at this place, the gluey, faux Cantonese I can't help but be sentimental about. I'm Anthony Bourdain. That's right. I write, I travel, I eat, and I'm hungry for more. Without putting too much of a point to it, you don't want to see any non-Chinese at this kind of place. It throws a whole enterprise into question.
The majority of people here, what area of China are they from?
It's still very heavily populated by the Cantonese. I think in the 80s, this whole area started to get a small Chinese population over on 8th Avenue. But this Chinatown started expanding as soon as they were able to get some chefs from Manhattan Chinatown and from Hong Kong to do some good food here.
One of the things we're very proud of here at Fushimi is our live raw bar. We got a great selection of Maine lobster, Alaskan king crab claws, Kumamoto oysters, really, really good Kumamoto oysters, Dungeness crabs, live scallops, and live uni. We get a large selection of specialty fish flown in every day from Tokyo, from the Tsujiki market. And that's a lot of exotic food and a lot of great food to eat here at Fushimi. We're going to slice some yellowtail to present our one of our most popular dishes, and that would be the yellowtail carpaccio, which is finished with some really nice dried miso. And that's imported straight from Japan. And we're going to also do our angry dragon roll, which is one of our most popular dishes. So I'm going to slice some yellowtail for you right now. Some beautiful yellowtail. Everybody loves yellowtail. Part of the tuna family. It's about eight or nine slices, sliced very thin. And here we go. Got some nice yellowtail on the plate. We're going to garnish it with our dried miso in a second. And there you go. Behind me, we put that dried miso in a nice pepper mill. The house sauce. Some nice sprouts. Some beautiful bread. And there's your yellowtail carpaccio. And then the angry dragon roll. We take beautiful tiger shrimp. We dip it in tempura batter and it gets nicely crisp. We put it in a sheet of nori seaweed covered with sushi rice, and it's also garnished with an orange edamame sauce, and it's topped with king crab.
Now, if there's one thing that I want to know how to do, is how to make these pulled noodles. Four exceptional chefs show us how to hand pull, cook, and prepare our favorite Asian noodle dishes. Oh, it looks so beautiful. It's our Asian noodle show. Next, I'm Martha. Noodles basically consist of flour and water and maybe eggs and maybe salt and maybe a little oil. It's how they are formed that really varies. And today we're lucky enough to have Chris Cheung from China One restaurant right here in New York City and I'm playing with a piece of dough, by the way, to show us how he can transform a lump of dough into long, smooth noodles by repeatedly stretching the dough. Now, if there's one thing, Chris, that I want to know how to do before I die, is know how to make these pulled noodles.
Okay.
So now I know, but I mean, I can be sworn to secrecy. No one has ever brought the ingredients for the dough on the show.
It takes a bit of practice.
Yeah, I know. Well, I said before I die, I have a long time to learn. I'm going to come. What if I come for a weekly lesson from now until the time I die? I'll be able to make noodles by then, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Of course.
So this is very important because I love to work with dough. I like every kind of dough. And this is the one noodle I do not know how to make.
Yeah,
so
it's a tough one.
So show the magic.
All right. So we start by
the dough. They will not make the dough here in the kitchen. I've asked. This is the second time we've had this demo on the show.
Okay. So
what's it made out of? What's it made out of?
This is flour and water.
Okay. Any kind of special flour?
No, you can use all-purpose flour.
Okay. So now you have 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have 8.
Yep.
So every time you fold it, you have another.
It doubles in strength. I've read somewhere that if you give it enough times, it can get to atomic thickness or molecular thickness by theory. But
by theory.
So you got a little molecular gastronomy going on.
Boy, this is so beautiful.
And there you go.
Now look at this. Noodles in your hand.
You got noodles right here.
Which then have to be cut. Oh, you're going to... Okay.
And I'm going to hand them off to you, and you can put them right in the water.
I will. Oh, my gosh. And they're so soft and delicate.
And right now, Chris Cheung, the executive chef of Monkey Bar here in New York City, is joining me for a little taste of China. Good morning to you.
Good morning. You can peel off a little bit.
Oh, great. Now he tells me to peel it off.
Peel it off.
I'm eating the outside with the red stuff.
And then eat that flesh.
Well, I eat the red thing, too.
Don't eat the red thing. That's a bad.
Will you just call me? Thank you so much, Chris Cheung, executive chef there of Monkey Bar, and we'll be back in 2 hours with more delectables. It's a beautiful feast. Thank you. We do appreciate it, even though I didn't really eat too much.
Today at Fushimi Sushi Bar, we're highlighting 3 knockout dishes. We have blue crab salad studded with black truffles and dressed with the yuzu lemongrass sauce, as well as an ahi tuna salad with matsuhisa dressing and a tuna tartare plate with caviar and a Tokyo miso sauce.
It's a lot about eating the holidays. So we have Tony Chillo with a wonderful guest to share some wonderful holiday dishes. Hey, Tony.
And Cindy, happy Lunar New Year to you.
Thank
and that's
you.
right. The holidays are about eating no matter what holiday you're serve it up. And Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year is one of my favorites because the food is incredible. Now, Chris is here. How are you, Chris?
How's it going, Tony?
It's nice to have you on the show.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Brooklyn born?
Yes, Bensonhurst.
Bensonhurst?
Yes.
And you cooking Chinese food for a long time, I understand.
Cooking Chinese food a long time. I'm Chinese myself,
yes.
So, I've been eating it all my life, and, here we are New Year's, so.
Let's go. Now, you're going to do a toast that you said at one time was very popular in a lot of restaurants, then it went away, now it's coming back.
A lot of Chinese restaurants, 70s, 80s, was shrimp toast.
Yeah.
Shrimp toast, and we've, I guess, given it a little upgrade with some lobster and lump crab.
We're taking it to a different level now, right?
A little bit.
Okay, let's go. What do we do first?
Okay, so
I'm going to put this over here. Heat that up. Okay.
We're going to mix some lump crab.